All right, tonight's newsmaker runs a company that's about to take entertainment to a whole new level in Greensboro. 8 months ago, I profiled John Blomeke. He's president of a company based in Durham, Golden Ticket Cinemas, which made news after announcing it planned to refurbish and reopen a place that closed during the pandemic. The Brassfield Cinema at the corner of Battleground Avenue and New Garden Road. Well, now after months of planning and construction, the old theater complex is about to reopen, and earlier this week, Blomeke showed it to me.
It's very exciting, very gratifying to, a lot of work.
And after nearly 4 years of sitting abandoned, this building in the Brassfield Shopping Center in Northwest Greensboro is showing signs of life. A new sign's in place above the front doors. Inside, the lobby is almost complete. And just about everything in the 10 auditoriums is up and running.
So it's been a long journey, and we're so close.
It's come a long way from when I met Golden Ticket Cinema's president, John Blomeke, in the parking lot of what was the Brassfield Cinema in early April. A few months before, his company had announced plans to refurbish and reopen the place. A previous major theater chain tenant shut down at the start of the pandemic. What do you see when you look at this building?
I see potential, really. That's what I look at all these buildings. And so if this is a facility that has been successful in the past, let's maximize that potential.
And during the last 8 months, Blomeke and his team have done just that. The lobby concession area that looks like this now looks like this with an added signature attraction, what Golden Ticket calls a Hollywood Ale House, which will feature 18 different beers, many of them craft varieties, on tap.
Obviously, this is a family-friendly establishment, but the modern movie experience now is about variety and options, and adult beverages are one of those options.
Variety is also built into the main concession stand. The traditional popcorn and soft drinks will be available. Roll off some of the other items, food items that people will be able to buy.
Yeah, so our most popular would be our chicken wings, both bone-in and boneless. We have awesome milkshakes, sliders, pub fare like cheese curds or jalapeno poppers, or we have Korean beef spring rolls.
And you'll be able to take all the food and beverages into the auditoriums, which feature digital video and sound.
Hi there, little buddy.
There is no 35mm film in the projection room. All the movies are downloaded off a satellite, stored in a computer server, and then sent to the individual projectors, which are controlled remotely. But one of the auditoriums features what Golden Ticket calls Elite. That's short for Elevated Immersive Theater Experience.
The screen size is the largest in the complex. It's a 4K laser projector that displays the image on screen. Best image you can have in a movie theater. The sound is the first DTS:X sound system in the area. 5 subwoofers in here and a ton of speakers on the ceiling, on the sides, back, front. It's totally encompassing.
And in addition to the button you push on the side of the seat to make it recline, there's a separate button you push to activate the seat warmer. It'll cost about $2 more to watch a movie in the Elite Auditorium. Does the fact that we are coming out of a months-long actors, writers strike worry you a little bit about getting fresh content?
When we have the films, they will perform, but there won't be as many films because of the strike. The summer still looks great, and there's still some great films coming out, and you can see it's like night and day here from what it was before. And I think folks are going to see that, and they're going to be wowed.
Among the new movies coming out before this summer, the new Wonka movie, which Blomeke plans to debut in that Elite Auditorium in Greensboro. There are also new Ghostbusters, Dune, and Godzilla films about to be released. As far as tickets, you'll be able to buy them and reserve seats on the Golden Ticket website or its mobile app. You can also buy them at the concession stand when you walk in. Blomeke says ticket prices will be at or under what his local competitors charge. He plans to have the new Golden Ticket Ale House Cinemas there at Brassfield open within the next few weeks, hopefully before Christmas. Much will depend on the punctuality of city inspections. The complex will have about 50 employees, but Blomeke says his company's always looking for more. For more information on how to apply, as well as movie information and tickets, the website address is gtcinemas.com. That's gtcinemas.com.